Hello friends, in this video I'm going to cover some more basic questions on Selenium. Before we jump into more advanced series of the interview questions, I prefer to put some of the basic stuff so that you at least understand when we move further. In this list of these questions, I have quite a few questions, but not necessarily each one of these questions will be asked during your interviews. You might get 2 or 3 questions out of this list. How do you create a Selenium project? There are 2 ways you can create a project. It's one, you can download manually Selenium jars, and then you can work with the build path, configure build path in Eclipse, and then you can load it in. Other one, the most easiest way is if you have a Maven project, you can simply add the artifacts into prompt.xml and it will build Selenium project for you. What are the Selenium components? The components are, you have IDE, RC, Selenium Grid, Selenium WebDriver, which is most current version that we use. What languages does Selenium support? Selenium supports Java, Ruby, C#, Python, Perl. Out of those, Java is most popular languages that is being used for Selenium. What types of application do Selenium support? Selenium only works with the web-based applications. So if there's any application that you'll have to launch the IE or Chrome or Firefox or any browsers, then those applications you can probably work with Selenium in order to automate. What is Selenium IDE? Selenium IDE started with Selenium started with IDE concept to have a record and play tool in order to get the automation testing, but then that does not seem to be working well because you cannot really do logical programming or any conditional statements you can put it in. So it was pretty limited usage, so it did not get that use of it. But this is when the Selenium actually gets started. What is the differences between Selenium RC and Grid? Selenium RC means remote control, where you'd have to start the Selenium server in order to run the test. Selenium Grid requires the Selenium server to be started and then assign one hub and work with the nodes. So Selenium Grid is used if you want to run the parallel testing across the different operating systems or different nodes. So one machine will be hub and then other machine will be node. They work with the hub. That's how the grid works. What is the drawback of the Selenium? Selenium, or when do Selenium fail? Selenium cannot interact with the web-based, window-based applications. That's one of the worst part. And then other thing is Selenium also cannot work with the captcha code or videos or flash. However, there are more tools that does not even work with those captcha or videos or flashes. But these are one of the drawback that Selenium do. Other thing is if you have any email validations that you want to do, it does not interact with exact email server. Also, those are quite a few things that you cannot do with the Selenium. Selenium only works with the browser, so that's what we can say for now. So this is all for quite a basics, and I want to, there are so many other blogs you can look into for more basics onto Selenium, but I prefer going forward. I'll put more advanced stuff in the questions and answer that makes more interesting for you to go for interview series. So we'll look forward for those videos in next session. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please support my channel and please subscribe if you have not. Thank you very much.